We recognise that the current education system does not work for everyone. Not all children are suited to sitting in busy classrooms, moving from subject to subject, where each subject is isolated and there is no direction of why they learn them in the first place. This can lead to some children becoming disengaged and disconnected from the community. At Spaghetti Bridge, we have created a method that turns education on its head, which we call enterprise learning. Through this method, children are placed into groups not based on age, but rather their ability and needs to work collaboratively to answer a real-world driving question through project-based work. Their aim is to produce a project outcome which showcases the answer to this driving question, which we call beautiful work. Throughout this, a broad range of subjects are woven into the project, rather than being divided up without purpose. These projects follow a range of steps such as planning, collaborating with an industry expert, researching, making and building, presenting academic work, and finally sharing their beautiful work with the community. This process allows students to gain a sense of self-worth, confidence, and key skills such as working collaboratively and independently. So, how do we do this? Imagine that the student journey at Spaghetti Bridge is this line, which has two distinct spaces, an explore space and a horizon space. The explore space explores a broad range of ideas, where in horizon they hone their interests and work gaining skills for the next steps. In order for us to assess whether our students are ready to progress through these two spaces, we have a three-stage process. The first phase is called Overcoming Barriers, where we recognise that many of our students have formed a variety of barriers that makes learning more difficult. In this phase, we support our students to develop trusting and strong relationships with their peers and staff through our established relational approaches. They also work on their projects, answering their real-world question in a way that is appropriate to their individual needs and abilities. As they become more settled, they move to the second stage, which we call 21st Century Skills. It is here where they begin to hone the key skills which they have identified as vital to the success of a rapidly changing 21st century world, such as creative collaboration among peers and industry experts, along with digital skills. It is at this point where they may start exploring accredited route paths and where their academic and project work becomes more challenging. They also may begin to transition from the explore space to the horizon space as they start to enter the third phase, called community ready. If they are ready to enter this phase, then they are ready to fully engage with their accredited route paths, work experience, and independent living skills. They are also ready to start working directly with their practitioners on their masterpiece portfolio, which showcases their passions and talents in a final project. So, what do they achieve at the end of this journey? Firstly, they achieve qualifications which open doors for their chosen next steps. Secondly, they have developed a range of transferable skills honed during their project work, such as executive decision-making and having a strong ability to solve problems. Thirdly, and most importantly, they develop a strong sense of self-worth, purpose, and newfound value in their community.